Okay, so where we last left off, you had gotten back to the Black Bottle and had a meal, and yeah, you had that meal. It was pretty good. I assume you slept through the day after that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Why would one not do that?
Why would one not sleep through the day? Days when you sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So...
I just didn't want to having poor cycling nights.
So, you wake up the next night, and yeah, what do? You're in your room, pretty cozy.
Well, I guess I start looking for someone that can give me information on what's been happening with this guy.
Okay, what guy?
The guy who turned the gang of thugs into toads.
Well, who do you wish to go to first?
Well, I go down and get breakfast.
Or supper. You gotta talk a little louder.
I go down and have breakfast.
Okay.
You're asking me to talk loudly.
Yeah, I need you to talk louder. You register as 1 on my scale of how loud someone is.
Which means...
Now you're 3, like a max. And I go up to 7s, and you're closer to the fucking mic. Just turn it like that. See if that helps.
The mic is there.
I really should connect my Bluetooth. Should I add my Blue Yeti?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go down and eat. Got a pretty good meal. And the bartender's like, "So, how's your sleep?"
Pretty good.
Oh, that's good here. Actually, I got a little problem in my hands. If you're willing to help me out.
Yeah, what is your problem?
Well, I got a friend. Girl. He's, gone missing, and I suspect that someone's holding him hostage. It's pretty bad, you know? We have been friends for quite a while, so I want him to be safe, but I think he's been taken captive. You see, he's a godder, and, people take those hostage and make them slaves, and all kinds of, rude shit towards them.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to see if you can find him. If you can free him, I'm gonna give you some reward. Trust me, you won't be missing in rewards for your service. I'm unhonorable. I may be ugly, but I'm honorable.
It isn't. It's a rather bad practice to insult yourself.
I know. You want to talk. You're rejected. I bet that. So, what do you do?
Well, I go looking for this person.
Okay. Do you just go out and...
Well, I ask him if he has any descriptions of the person I'm looking for.
Well, have you ever seen a Galder? I can inform you that you probably have. And I'll get up a image. They're a bit rocky creatures. Here you go. This fine fellow. So he basically describes that he has a little dent right around where a six-pack would be, you know. There's a big dent. I have to admit I am responsible for that dent because I punched him in a bar fight. But I wasn't aiming for him. I was aiming for a guy who held him. So, yeah, that's Oh my god, I'm not sure where he is, but I think that the guards have taken him. And if I catch him having done that, oh boy, you just wait and see. They won't be happy about it.
Well, then I go to the guards and ask if they put in one of those.
Are you sure you want to ask that right out to them?
Well, I go to the guards anyway.
Okay. You come to the tower, and the Death Knight-looking guards stand there. Swords pointed down into the ground, you know, standing guard, as always. And they see you coming and like, oh, the guy who ran us shit. That's kind of like the feeling you get from them.
Well, I asked them... I say that I heard rumors about there living rock creatures in this world, in this city. So I asked them if that is true.
Well, one of them starts talking, but the other one is like putting his hand on the other guy's shoulder and like slowly shaking his head. You can roll and see if you can convince that guy who was about to talk.
And add...
persuasion. You roll a 6 out.
And charisma 2 on that.
Sure.
That ends up being a 9.
Okay. Well, this guy seems to be pretty talkative, and like, what do you kind of say to him to try to encourage him?
Well, I say that I was curious about the rumors, and that I believe that such prestigious guards as himself and his friend should know about these things.
Oh, I'll rank that up with a 5 just for that. That's good talk. Well, the guy who had his hand on the other guy's shoulder kind of like looks away. He seems to be quite nice. He enjoys your sweet talking. I don't want to say. Yeah, those buggers. We lock them up. You know, they walk around the street. They travel on the roads. I've seen them poop in the streets. Little pebbles flying around all the place. Trust me, if I catch one, I'm locking them up in this tower. And he hits on the tower wall like, dunk dunk. They're in there. I would show you, but I don't have the obligation to. Sorry.
Yeah. So I leave.
They start talking, and one is the one who was embarrassed is like giving the other one a gold piece. It seems they made some form of bet around you.
I thought I would go talking to them about something that could be trouble.
Damn if I know what it was.
You're the DM.
Okay.
Well, I suppose I go to a bartender and...
Actually, roll for perception.
10. Let's see here. Perception. That ends up being a 16.
Okay. As you walk, you notice in a corner a man doing business with a very deformed giant. He looks something like this. Charming little fellow.
Well... And that's supposed to...
No, I just want to mention that you notice that as you're walking.
Yeah.
You go on?
Yeah.
Okay. You come back to the black bottle, and the bartender is like, well, how'd it go?
I found out that he's most likely been kept in a guard tower.
Oh, goodness gracious, bloody buggers! And he seems to be swearing in Orcish after that.
So I
And the ladies that serve him, they peek out and they say, "Shut your mouth or we'll wash it out with soap!" And he immediately just goes stern. Seems that they are planning to actually go through with it. And that he speaks from experience.
He doesn't speak, he just shut up.
Yeah, he shuts up from experience.
Well, then I ask him if he knows anyone who could help me get into and out of this watchtower.
Well, there are all kinds of weird people around this place, you know. People who can steal a freaking crown off the king's head if they so wish to. At least so they say. I'd say take a look around. The sewers is always a place where we find the best people, but also the worst people. And by worst, I mean the people that will whack your head in and steal what you got.
Yes. And the people will turn you into a toad.
Yeah, wait. Does people turn me into a toad and hide there? I'm going hunting one day.
Yep.
The bartender seems now to be more on your side. If you were to encourage him, you could probably persuade him to help you out, kill that fellow once it's time.
Hmm. Well,
Okay. But roll a memory and then I say wisdom. So roll
a
wisdom.
history?
No, just wisdom.
12.
Okay. Plus your wisdom.
I have no wisdom
You
modifier.
have no wisdom.
I have no wisdom modifier.
Wow. Ow. Poor you.
If I had no wisdom, Missy, if I had no wisdom, I would have only -5 modifier.
Okay, so here comes the thing. Still, you once more the image of an ugly carp shows up in your brain.
I blown ugly carp.
You hear a rattling and then a slap on the door. It's not a knock, it's a slap, like.
Well, I open the door.
There stands Little Coo. Little Coo heard the call.
Well, Oloku, do you know anyone who could sneak into a guarded watchtower and then sneak out?
More don't stabs me, yes? They are down there. I can take you to them.
Okay.
He grabs you by the wrist and runs to the manhole and jumps in. And now I want you to roll initiative.
Everyone in the pub is gonna be very surprised at this.
It just happens very quickly. Roll initiative. Oh. Well,
I end up with 7.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, roll D100 twice. So I want you to roll D100 once. So that's a...
That was a 60.
Yeah, well, good. And 60. Oh my. Well...
Let me guess, that's something bad for me.
No, actually not. It's actually pretty good. Okay, so once you emerge from the waters, you're in like a little caving in area. So it's like a bulging out part of the sewers where, you know, you could have a little camp if you wanted to. And in fact, there is a little camp. You have in each hand 5 feet of Shane.
Where did they get that?
Hey, it was when we're flailing around in the water.
Well, I do that every time I go into the water.
You'll every time you roll initiative.
And why did you have me roll initiative?
It's to determine if you are aware enough to be able to react to it.
You don't roll what you roll to start the turn. You roll initiative to determine the order of combat.
You roll initiative to determine if you are faster than the items.
Okay.
That sounds like an insult, but oh, well. Okay, so in this den, there sits a person at a little campfire roasting a squid, a rat, and a toad. on a little stick. Roast them over a fire. He looks like he could be a human, but he looks a bit more beefy, so he probably have more than just human blood in him.
Yeah, then again, cover me up in a cloak and I'd look like I'd be a human.
Yeah, kind of.
Take off the cloak and everyone would be walking away very quickly.
Yeah. Or they'd be like, give us more.
In which case I would beat them up.
Or you run. Hashtag cantrip and run. Okay, but he's in there roasting and he looks over to you and he's like, are you here to beat me up with those?
Nope.
And he drags a throwing knife, like as he says that, he drags out a throwing knife.
I was pulled through the water by a cuckoo and ended up grabbing Shane.
Little Coo is innocent, don't stab me!
Yeah.
Little Coo is like, can Little Coo go now? Or Little Coo stay? Little Coo can drag you away quickly if Little Coo stay, but Little Coo will come right away if you blow horn.
Yeah.
Little Coo stay?
Yeah. For now.
Little Coo stay. And then he just like jumps up, folds his legs and lands sitting.
I'm looking for someone to help me get into a watchtower, get a specific individual out, and get a person out.
Are you meaning the main watchtower?
Yes.
Gee, you're asking a lot there, man. But I do have the stuff to help you get in there. Now the question is, what are you willing to pay? I like rubs his fingers, you know, in the classic money.
Well, I think the person who's contracting me would be willing to pay you a fair bit.
Oh, well, I like the sound a lot. Are you meaning for me to help or to give you the info to get you in?
I need the methods to get in and get an individual out.
What kind of individual are we talking? Because, you know, there are tons of kinds of people in this town.
Well, I explained the individual.
A Gollum Dur! You're crazy, I like you. Well, getting a Gollum Dur out will be a bit heavy, unless you make a hole in the wall. Now, I got the people and contacts to help you out with that. So for 15 gold, I get a hole in the wall after you get in. And then we'll simply have to wind you up through a window. We'll get you over, running on a rooftop, and then you can get in.
Yeah.
Throwing a hug over.
I think the person who... I think I could arrange for 15 gold.
That's good. Well, come along. And he goes backwards into the dent, and he knocks on one rock, and then on another, and then on a third 3 times. And the wall starts to be picked apart from the inside. Like, you know, a little door shape. And inside stands a little goblin, on top of which is a... what are they called? A homunculus. Homunculi. Those cute little bat-looking things. And those two are like, seem to be servants. You got it, a goblin and that. They seem pretty like friendly with each other. The homunculus shatters something to the goblin. You don't speak goblin, do you?
No.
Okay, they shatter in goblin with each other.
I speak in common and the 2 elvish languages.
Okay, so the guy waves to like to come in.
Yeah.
And he shows you his tool rack, and it's immediately impressive how much stuff is on this place. You know, you got pickaxes, you got a dirty and bloody scythe, you know, you got hammers, sledges, clubs, you got anything you can need. And he takes down a rope and grappling hook and hands it over to you.
Mm.
I was like, this you're gonna need. You're probably gonna need this little thing. It has your short sword. Actually, what weaponry do you have?
I have a light hammer, 2 daggers, and a quarterstaff.
He determines you're probably. He gives you a short sword for protection in case you need it. And then he tells the goblin and Homunculi to follow you, and help you out. He basically explains the plan to them. And he then takes out a horn, a lot looking like yours, and blows it next to little Coo, who is like, "Don't disturb little Coo! Little Coo is sitting! Little Coo is waiting!" And up comes 2 new Kakatos. Tauku, whatever. Come up and grab the goblin and Homunculi and swim away. And then the rogue explains to Lil Coo where they are going. And Lil Coo take you by the arm and jump in. Roll initiative.
10.
Well, roll to the 100.
What difficulty rating is this? 40? 65.
Okay. So first the 40, you get a talisman of your god.
A talisman to the creeping dark chaos?
Yep. And
Oh,
65, a druid focus.
Okay, I got something to throw at people. I can't use that.
Okay,
I
but
suppose I could sell it.
yep, you can sell any of this. It's a bit slimy, but with a bit of cleaning, it's easy. But you
Or through a bit of non-sewage water.
you come out in an alleyway through a manhole, as always, and the cockatoos are like, "You ever need us? Call the horn!" And then they jump into the water and swim away.
How did he even make these ones? Maybe I shouldn't know.
But the goblin is already climbing a drain pipe, getting up on the roofs, and he's like signaling to you, "Come after me! If you want to live, come with me if you want to live!"
I follow him.
Someone please draw that. Okay, you come up to rooftops, and the goblin starts running and jumping over rooftops. So I want you to roll a dexterity check.
Like acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics. 12.
0, 2. And that's a dexterity. That ends up making it 17.
Well, you make it. He's a bit impressed. He's like, "Ooh, for being
Like,
so stuck up looking."
Basically, didn't expect it from me. Not me doing good, but me doing better than he thought I would.
Yeah, you did better than he thought you would for such a stuck up elf looking thing.
You can't identify the difference between an elf and a drow?
Look, drows are pretty much the only elves you'll see in this city. So, for
Is
all...
it a slave center or something?
No, it's just a dark, grim city. Anyhow, so you come to the watchtower, and he points to across the roof. There is a window. So now I want you to... How do you enter?
Well, I guess I've thrown a grappling hook up there.
Okay. Make a dexterity.
Pure dexterity?
Yeah.
21.
Okay, you swing it over your head, throw it, and click! Clearly some of your training with a lasso for slaving have paid off.
Whips and other similar things for slave driving.
Yeah. So do you walk across that?
So, yeah, I climb up.
Make another dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw.
No, just Just dexterity check. Ow, 9. Okay, you wobble a bit. And spin around. Like you have to grab onto it and spin around, but you get across.
Not good at climbing ropes. I can jump across rooftops. I can toss a grappling hook perfectly multiple meters up, but climbing the rope.
I am so tempted to make you fall into a ton of guards.
You've already said I manage.
Yeah. But you look in and roll. No, you see well. You have dark vision and all. Inside,
I think I have very good dark vision.
you see a bunch of cages with Underdarks. Now, the guy sent with you a lockpick. I might add also. You could use for opening a cage.
Well, I suppose do they speak common?
One of them probably. Do you wish to look around for?
Yeah, I suppose I should take a look around for guards.
Wait. For growth, the bartender's friend. Because they clearly they share language.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a investigation. 9.
That is about 12.
Okay. You don't find him at first. It takes a while, but you do find him, and you see the dent in the six-pack area, and you see that that's bartender fist-sized.
Well,
And he looks up at you.
I ask him to tell others to stay calm.
He like makes a noise like.
Intriguing.
And then he walks up to you like, who you are?
The bartender of the Black Bottle wanted me to come get you out of here. So I guess I'm getting all of you out.
Yay!
So I should roll for
Sleight of hand.
sleight of hand, and I do add an dexterity thing.
Yeah.
too?
Sure. Oh, you also are.
Yeah, that makes it 13.
You rolled a 6 and it becomes 13. That's pretty good. For those who don't know, he is proficient, so proficiency bonus 2 applies. So you open the lock to the first cage, and you see on the floor there's a ton of lockpicks. Clearly, the guards was like, screw it, these guys don't know how to pick locks. So, do you wish to pick those up?
Yep.
Okay, now you have 6 lockpicks in total.
I start opening all the locks.
Okay, soon you find like the right combination. All these have the same kind of lock. So
These guards are
easy.
bloody idiots.
There's a bunch though, so it took a lot. And the goblin, the little homunculi came in and he saw what you were doing and he started helping out, picking locks with his tail. So it looked really
Infinite
cute.
lockpicks!
It looked really cute.
Infinite lockpicks!
Picking the locks. Okay, so they are free.
Well,
Then now you have a bit up, but the homunculi is like looking at you, tilting his head, like wondering if he should start preparing for your escape.
let's start leaving this place.
He flies out the window, and you hear a crackling, and the wall starts to crack. And you see a hole appearing. And on the other side stands, with a pickaxe over his shoulder, in a grand pose with the moon in the background, the Goblin! Wow, that sounds like a Spider-Man in a window.
That really is a deceiving thing, because you start imagining more of a half orc, and then it's a goblin. Strong bloody goblin.
Strong bloody goblin. Hashtag strong bloody goblin. That's the video's hashtag.
Yeah.
Okay. So you start leaving?
Yes.
Okay. Now I want to roll something here. You will take no customers.
Wait, what?
There we go.
Since when am I running a business?
No, it says now. Okay. So I want to see here. Perception is wisdom. Oh. Okay. One of the knights. This is not the same knights as you met before, but they are on another side, and he looks over, and he rubs his eyes. And it's like, oh, they're escaping. The other one looks over, and it's like, dude, it's just the shadows of the moon. And they're like, bah.
Have they been doing drugs or something?
But they're like, ah, whatever. They can't be escaping. We locked those bloody idiots up.
Mm.
So they ignore you, thankfully. Okay. All of them are out, and you make your escape to a back alley. And the Golubdurs are really happy with you.
Mm.
So one of them walks up to Grull. He's like, and Grub says, "You know our leader. You know my boss. Golubdur honor you." And he like beats on his chest, letting down a little bit of gravel, dust on the ground. So now you have your own little mob that you can call upon, and they give you a little stone pipe.
I'm suddenly a gang leader.
Yeah, now you have a pipe that you can call on your Golubdurs with.
Well, I go to a bartender.
Yep, and Brill follows you. A few guards look at you like, walking with a Golubdur?
And I suppose the guy who helped me, seeing as he should be arranged with some currency.
Yeah, the goblin got him. They're already at the black bar. When you enter, you see him, and the bartender looks at you like, "You better have my friend." And then he sees Grull, and he runs over and hugs him. And they're just sharing an embrace. Really heartfelt.
Is
moment.
a very... You don't want to be in that hug.
Both of them real strong. You do hear a bit of rock slide sounding things.
Mm.
Bartender is really happy with what you have done. And, yeah. And he pays the guy. And then he gives you 10 gold. So add that to your money. And you give back the stuff to the guy. Good. Okay, so got the stuff back, and now I will award you with
5,000?
5,000 XP for completing this quest. Dumas is looking very shocked.
I just need to check through the player's handbook. Which is a very big handbook.
But yeah, you completed the Golubdur captives.
Let's see here.
And you got some items as well.
Let's see.
Yeah.
You put me on level 4 and most of the way to level 5. Oh god, putting in the stats is gonna take a while.
We can ignore that though, because you still got a little bit of time. You could walk around the town and
Yeah, I suppose I got that druid focus.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna... Should I roll to see if I can find someone who's
Yeah.
willing to buy it?
16. Yeah, you find someone. You find that shady giant guy.
I feel like I'm gonna end up selling all my stuff to him.
He looks at you.
I
with
take
his
up
one.
I take up the
bloodshot eye.
druid focus,
Ah,
which is not really a gem or such, but is a sort of natural object with some
he's, like,
magical power
taking
infused.
it up and looking at it, putting a local one.
This is the sort of business
Hold
where
the glasses over his one eye.
this is the sort of business where you don't ask who you are or such. You just take out what you want to sell.
And I was like, this is nice.
How much would you be willing to give for it?
I could give you, well, actually, I got something I need your help with. But also, I can buy this right now for 10 silver. But if you help me out with a thing, I can give you much more.
What is the thing?
I lost a ruby. It's very important to me. And if you're willing to help me find it, well, I'll give you a better deal on anything you do with me here on out.
Where did you lose this ruby?
I'm not sure where it is, but it's shaped like a heart. Like, not the cheap heart. It's like a proper heart. It was in me. So, it's kind of the heart of the problem. Stupid windpipe.
I'll go looking for it.
Okay. And he hands you back the druid focus.
So,
Yeah. You roll to see if you find someone.
yeah.
Okay.
And do it first, then add to looking for it, like perception.
Yep.
That would land out at 24.
12, 24. Okay. 18 to 24. Okay, you find some people who know about this stuff, and they're like, yeah, a heart, eh? Well, this is someone with a heart. A ruby heart. Yeah. Scrum the warlord. He has that heart. He's a stupid, big, beefy bugger. He has that heart.
Where can I find him?
He lives in a little fortress, he calls it. It's actually just a house, but it's down the road. If you go there, you'll find Scrum. You can deal with him. If you need someone eliminated, you talk to Scrum, he get them gone. He get them gone day or night, whatever. He killed them.
Okay.
Scrum is scary. I'm warning ya.
Well, I go over to Scrum.
You find the house. Okay. As you enter, you see a ton of goblins scurrying around. One of them carrying a huge plate of yellow. And another one fighting a gelatinous cube in a room with a very yellow-looking cutout piece. And one comes next to you running with this huge steak on a big plate. And you enter a huge room where on a seat sits. And here we end the episode. Yes! I'll end on a cliffhanger. We'll see you all next time.
This is the